Local schools on alert. Do they allow students whose parents opt out of getting them vaccinated? Plus, a drug-free C-section. A North Texas doctor offers mothers an alternative as a way to prevent opioid addiction. And just in time for Valentine's Day, what is the most Googled question about relationships? The news starts right now. We're still getting a lot of questions about the measles outbreak and how a disease that everyone thought was eliminated from the U.S. in 2000 is somehow back. Here's what we know. There are 6 confirmed measles cases in Texas so far. 5 are in the Houston area, and 4 of them involve toddlers. One of those kids is an 18-month-old boy, and his case may actually be tied to the 3 cases in Harris County. He visits family there on a regular basis. That child did have the first dose of the MMR vaccine, but he's still too young for the second. So, what about that vaccine? Kids get the dose at 12 months, the second between ages 4 and 6. You can still get measles even if you've had both rounds of the MMR vaccine. It gives you about 97% protection. Adults who've had both shots are protected and don't need a booster. So why is this happening in Houston? Our city is one of 14 hotspots across the country where people can delay or refuse to vaccinate. This is because while all 50 states let parents opt out of vaccines with a doctor's note, Texas is one of 17 states that lets parents opt out for reasons of conscience. The CDC found the number of Texans choosing not to vaccinate is 25 times higher today than it was in 2003. Schools aren't allowed to tell parents which students are vaccinated and which ones aren't under Texas law. The number of students in Houston public schools who aren't vaccinated is relatively low. That number is higher at private schools. Head to our app or KHOU.com for a look at vaccination rates in your county.
Thank you, Reka. And parents who choose not to vaccinate their kids against the measles can still send them to school, but did you know there are rules in place to protect the public in emergency situations? Right now, David Gonzalez joining us live to explain. David?
Jason, right now families can opt out of not vaccinating their kids for many reasons like medical, religious, or personal as well. But doctors also want to let families know that the measles is one of the most contagious viruses out there, and that's why they say that 90 to 95% of the population actually would have to be vaccinated for the virus not to spread. They say in a worst case scenario where a disease is spreading out of control, health officials actually have the power to keep the people separated from keeping the disease from spreading.
The public health authority for a jurisdiction has the authority to impose regulations to stop spread of disease in an emergency situation. For example, the public health authority can quarantine somebody if they have a disease that is spreading in the community.
Last year, almost 57,000 students were not vaccinated in Texas for personal reasons. And coming up at 6, we actually take a closer look at the school districts that also allow and also have the most unvaccinated children. Reka?
Thank you so much. We want your take now. Should schools have to notify parents about students who are not vaccinated?
And to vote in our informal survey, go to KHOU.com/vote now or select the Vote Now tab on the KHOU 11 mobile app. And if you step outside right now, you are feeling that heat and humidity, but to me, feels good.
Yeah, it's just a bit too warm. Like my hair is not liking the humidity. You know what? Yeah, I'm full of complaints on hump day.
Oh my goodness.
So sorry. Your hair looks all right. No, it is a little flat.
See?
It is. You're right.
Thank you. See?
Hey, here's the
David
good
Paul.
news. We've got lower humidity on the way. There's a cold front coming in tomorrow. It is not a good hair day today. Woodlands, it's cloudy, it's humid. Houston's at 79. We hit 80 today. That's way above the normal of 65. But look, cold air lurking in Oklahoma and Kansas, 20s in Kansas. That's the cold air that is coming our way. Here's what to expect. Warm, breezy, bad hair day evening. Thursday morning, warm. Thursday afternoon, cold. That's when the cold front and the cold air comes in. I'll show you what it means for rain chances and for temperatures Friday and the weekend coming right up.
Our top four at 4. At number 1, federal agents seized meth, cocaine, ecstasy, and marijuana at a Southwest Houston apartment complex this morning. The hazmat team was called in as undercover investigators searched 3 units at the Sunset Crossing apartments. One man was hurt when he tried to run away from police.
And at number 2, 2 people arrested after a home invasion in North Harris County. Precinct 4 deputies say the 2 suspects broke into an apartment at Arium Spring Crossing, that's near Beltway 8 and West Road. Investigators say the men assaulted the homeowner, breaking his ribs and cutting his head open. The suspects led police on a chase before their arrest.
At number 3, Representative Dan Crenshaw showing off a new eye patch last night. The wounded veteran posted a picture from the State of the Union with a close-up shot of the wooden patch. A cool detail, the seal of the United States Marine Corps.
And at number 4, heading out to the state park, you can now make your reservations online. Texas Parks and Wildlife launching the service through Save the Day feature, where you can reserve a spot to even the busiest parks and busiest times.
The reward for information leading to the killer of a Tomball woman has reached $20,000. 29-year-old Elizabeth Barraza's family helped announce the increase at Crime Stoppers today. Much of the money has been raised by fellow Star Wars fans. Barraza was shot multiple times back on January 25th while preparing for a garage sale. The shooter, who appears to be a woman in a neighbor's surveillance video, left in a black Nissan pickup.
We are here to seek justice for Liz. We are Liz's family. We never imagined a life without her. We still can't, and we never will.
Possible motive for Barraza's murder remains unclear. Her husband says he left their home minutes before the shooting. Hear his plea for your help coming up at 5. In the meantime, call Crime Stoppers with any information.
And after 8 hours of staring at a computer screen, your eyes, they start to feel dry or tired perhaps, but can blue light blockers protect your eyes from too much screen time? You asked, and now our Verify team has the answer.
For so many of us, it's a daily ritual. Your phone is probably the first thing you pick up in the morning and the last thing you glance at before bed, right? The cost of connectivity, though, tired eyes, headaches, even blurry vision. According to social media, relief is only a pair of glasses away. But are blue light blocking glasses the fix we've all been waiting for? Well, our Verified team turned to the experts.
I think people are getting more uncomfortable because they use these devices so long, and they're getting nervous about, could it be the blue light? Can I wear a pair of these glasses? And then, my discomfort will go away.
The blue light blocking glasses are supposed to protect and ease eye strain. Ophthalmologists say there's a disconnect in the idea, as digital eye strain and blue light are 2 different issues.
The American Academy of Ophthalmology does not recommend any blue light filtering glasses.
Now, while a study released this summer set off alarm bells on the potential of blue light to be dangerous long term, the Academy disputed the findings. A report from the organization says the headlines are unfounded based on research, and the glasses are not needed. In fact, blue light is not only present in screens, the blue light is also found in fluorescent lights as well as sunlight. Experts say a potential benefit for the filtering glasses could come into play at bedtime, as blue light has been shown to interfere with the circadian rhythm. That's the wake-sleep cycle of the brain. However, many cell phones and digital devices already have a nighttime setting that serves that exact same purpose. So, yeah, we can verify that according to experts, blue light blocking glasses aren't exactly the miracle fix you're looking for your tired eyes. Your best bet? Hey, just put down that phone for a while.
Easier said than done. So do you have something you want us to verify? Send us an email, tweet us, post to our Facebook page, have a question, we'll look into it.
C-sections are very common, but it is still a major surgery that comes with real risks and prescriptions for pain pills.
But those pills can be highly addictive, putting new moms